Reader-Friendly Communication, A Guide to Using Plain Language is a new publication by the Reading Writing Hotline. When we first started talking about this issue, we were really talking about plain language and trying to get people to embrace the use of plain language because so many people in the population have difficulty with reading. What we found was there's a wealth of information about plain English already available. And so when we started to look into this issue, we actually realised that it's much broader. In fact, even though I spend a lot of my time talking to people about the 43% of Australian adults who have literacy gaps, sometimes the issue is with the things that we're trying to read. And if we made those more accessible, then I think we would reach a lot more people with our communications. So what we realised when we were putting this handbook together was that in fact there are three components that we really need to consider. And we realised the first thing is that a lot of people just don't understand their readers. And so we've done a whole section in this book on what it is to be an adult with a literacy gap in Australia. We've got statistics, we've got examples, we've got human stories, we've got some fabulous people who volunteered their time to talk about adult literacy in that section. And that will really help you to understand that when you're writing something, there's a whole lot of people there that you need to think about if you want to get your message clearly to them. We then put in a whole section on designing your message. There's information on plain language, using graphics, designing, and all your layout. There's so much information available on this, and so many people are doing a great job that we've included a lot of case studies that are currently happening now. Organisations, including private businesses and government organisations, health organisations, legal centres, who are doing a really amazing job in addressing the literacy demands of their messages. Then we thought that actually, in order to meet all the needs of the Australian adult population, in some cases we really need to reimagine how we present our information. And so we've done another section in the guide that's going to give you some ideas on other ways to present your information. And again, some amazing case studies by people who are presenting the community news online as well as in the newspaper. People who have added videos to their websites to make information accessible in different ways. So I really encourage you to have a look at this handbook. Have a look through at all the sections. I'm sure there's going to be something that's of interest to you. And our aim, after all, is to make the world a more readable place. And that's why we need a handbook like this.